Good morning, Gino. How you doing? And good morning, YouTube. We're going to continue with our little series here in the Jazz Guitar Fake Book. Today, I want to look at the song "All the Way," and I was listening to a YouTube version of that song. I don't know why I don't play this song more often because it's a very beautiful song. Um, and so, let me leave it off the screen. But there's you, well, I'll put it on the screen. I'll flash it. There you go, so you can find it. Um, Usually you'll see old Blue Eyes singing this song, Frank Sinatra. But this lady, Catherine McPhee, don't get me for copyright, but she does a nice job with this. So
Somebody loves you. It's no good unless he loves you. All that way.
all the way,
Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you. I was asleep. All the way.
now I can get into that, but I won't. It's a very nice rendition. If you go look at that YouTube video, several things we can glean from listening are here. First of all, that she is singing it in the key of A, but we won't do that because we don't roll like that. We roll on flat keys for whatever reason. Um, and it's in E flat in our jazz guitar fake book, which is the way we're gonna play it. But listen to that YouTube video in its entirety and watch the rhythm section really support that singer. The pianist is really filling in when she's on long notes. That's when he's filling in. When the saxophone player comes out to do a little brief solo, you can see the bass player goes right into a walking bass rather than a two bass line. Very nice. Uh, Ear candy kind of thing. Now, what I want us to do, um, and then let me get off of my face and onto my guitar here. So let me move some cameras, move stuff around a little bit, over that way. Yep. So I guess you can, no, this way. Yeah, there you go. So the first thing, you know how we roll. First thing we want to do is we want to learn the melody to this song. Lots of ways to play a melody on a guitar because the guitar has several. The easiest way I found is we're in the key of E flat. So let's get our ear there. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless they love you all the way. Now this song has a similar chord progression as Georgia on My Mind. So Georgia, Georgia. In other words, it's a one chord heading for the sixth chord. This song, Georgia on My Mind, and about 10,000 other songs. I've said it 10,000 times, but music is a bunch of Lego blocks that we're going to put together. So we'll recognize these blocks as we go along. But now the melody. It starts on a G. Now I'm playing that with my first finger. And there's a reason for that, because I'm kind of in the C minor pentatonic mode. Or the E flat major mode. So once I have those two things down, I can use my ear and fumble around and find the melody. So it goes from G to A flat. Now it goes all the way over here to this B flat. Oops. it goes right into this pentatonic move. It's definitely a pentatonic. So far we got reach over with your first finger, grab the B flat, pentatonic move. This time it's gonna switch it to a B. Oop, I messed that up. Let's try that again. Now we got a high D. All the way. Now my thinking has moved from pentatonic to major E flat scale. Oh, there it is. So you see what I'm doing here is once I got the song figured out and I've listened to it a few times, whether you listen to Blue Eyes or whoever you listen to, then get yourself in a position and then figure out where the melody is. And even if that takes a little while, take the time to do that because you know, knowing the melody. Also know the words to this song because the words convey the meaning of the song. This song is about wanting full commitment. That's what it's about. If you want to love me, don't be messing around with it. Because now you think that would go both ways, but you know, in our society we kind of like to be loved more than oh, I digress. Somebody's gonna slap me for that one. So I'm gonna put my Band in the Box backing track on, and let's see if we can butcher the melody a little bit. Now remember, it starts on the G. We're going to A flat. And it'll go. So that's how. That's the process, and I'm doing this and teaching it at the same time. So that's the process we just have to go in our woodshed, put our backing track on, and I'll send you this backing track by the way, as usual. You don't have to ask for it. The main thing we want to do with this book that we have here is see if we like the chords that they're suggesting to us. Because now we have the melody in our ears and we want to choose good voice reading. Also, we want to pick the voicings that follow a few criteria. Number one, they're not that hard to play. And number two, they sound pretty good. So key of E flat. So they're suggesting that we just play a regular old, everybody plays this. When somebody loves you. So that puts the high note on G, right where we want to be. Remember the melody. So we said, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that chord. When somebody loves you. Now here, it's a 2-5-1 to the 6th chord. it's a minor 7. They want you to play this. But we don't like that because the melody is still here. When somebody loves you. So let's try this. They're saying play a D minor 7, right? To a G7 sharp 5. To this C minor 9. Now, if you have a pretty good singer, that'll work. I mean, I remember I've said this before. I like this book because you're not starting from scratch. Here's the first line according to the book. Somebody loves you. It's no good unless they love you. All the way. But if you want to be more faithful to the melody, we're going to change a few things. So we happen to like that E flat chord. When somebody loves you. Now we're going to stretch this D minor 7 flat 5. It's no good. And then we're just going to resolve it to a regular D minor. So really what we have here is a G sharp diminished, which is the same thing as a G7 flat 9. Much easier to play than what's in the book, in my opinion. And it sounds pretty good. So let's do that again. Somebody loves you. Place your hand in the diminished and then stretch your pinky to G. Then lift your pinky up. Now play the C minor. All the way. Now we're going to roll down and play this F9. One more time. When somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. It's a tune. All the way. Now, the next chord says B flat 7, and the melody is a B flat. So the melody is. So from there, we're just going to jump onto the high strings. We're going to go here. I suppose you could play it this way, but you would have to figure out a way to get this B flat in there on the high string. So to me, the easiest way to do that is to just play the high strings, reach over and play. Here's B flat low string. So all I'm doing is taking that low B flat and putting it up at the top and just borrowing that. Now that gives me the advantage of fingers available to play some melody. So that might require a little bit of 10 minutes of work. Da 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 da. Now that B flat goes to a F minor chord. Now if we want to play, here's an F. If we want to play F minor this way, we go here. But I don't hear any melody on there. We need this. So let's do this. Let's do this. So the only note that moved was this note moved to here. So watch this. So play around with that a little bit. B flat. Get the C in there. B flat. Move your second finger to your third finger on the G string. Oh, sorry, I'm not playing. Now you got this. like you are, brother. Happy. Now the next chord after that is it says D flat diminished, which is this. Oh well, the book tells me to play this. He said, oh, no way, no, not going out like that. So I'm gonna go here. Here's a D flat diminished, but we know every two frets is the same chord. That's the chord we want right there. So that little passage right there, we have found something here. So we started here on this B flat. Play this diminished chord. Now we got this nice little sexy E flat chord. That's in the book. Now we like that one. Oh. Now we want a high string B flat though. High string B flat, that B minor 7. You could put the bass on there if you want. Your choice. Now it's telling me to play this. See how I just lost the melody. So I'm gonna go. So now I'm just gonna play this E flat 9. So I'm gonna wipe out that E flat 7 that's in the book. I'm gonna play E flat 9 there because that puts B flat on the top. Now, looking ahead is telling me to play an A flat major. By the way, this is a 2-5-1 to the 4 chord. That's another little Lego block. But I already know I can hear the melody is going up. So I already know I'm not going to play this. I hear the melody going here. So I'm going to play this A flat. I could put a diminished chord there if I want to. Your choice. You know, we've talked about this before. When you see dominant chords, you can go either to the third or sharp 1 and put a diminished chord there. So right now we're on A flat, right? This chord. Happy. Now we need a B flat chord that puts this D on the top, puts the third on the top, which is this. High string chord, pretty common chord. So we got happy. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee dee da. Da da. I don't like that. I don't like that either. Let's see. So I gotta figure out a D minor 7 flat 5 that is so I need a B flat on top. Now let me see. So we can do this. We can do this. with that. So here's a D minor 7, and I just barred the high string. That gave me my melody. Now I need a G7 with a G on the top. So we got that one last night. So we went to the high string. If you like to embellish that chord, you can. You can put like a sharp 5 there. That sounds good. I can take the sharp 5 off. If you want a 13 there, you can do that. Whatever your ear likes. Here's plain old. And you can clearly see that we're again heading for the 6th chord. Da 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 da. Now it's telling me to play this B minor 11th chord, which is a nice chord. So we'll take that one. Here what we have here is a 2 flat 2 1. In other words, we're going to the 4 chord again, except for we're going the route of a tritone substitution. So let's see, I think the book is on to something here. So we're going to go here, we're going to drop this. I'm playing exactly what's in the book, except for on the 1 chord, I'm not going to play what's in the book. I'm going to go here again. So let's do that again. B minor 11. These 2 fingers got to drop, and now we're going to go. Hey, Bandit. Bandit say he knows how to play this. All right, Bandit. Da 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 da. So now we need a C minor with a G. Here's the G. Here's G. Where the melody is. So no problem. We just go reach. Now we're used to reaching a C minor and then reaching our pinky to the high E string, but this time we're going to reach for the high B string. That puts the G on top. Now if you don't like that, which I don't, that's the little, my fingers got a little Stretch Armstrong-y there, then I'm going to lose this low C. I'm going to lose that. Am I leaving the camera? Okay. So I'm going to lose that, and so I can play it better. All right. Watch this. Sometimes I'm trying to grab too many notes and I get into this Stretch Armstrong mode. So I played this part fine, but I need this A flat, and I said, okay, no, now that's Stretch Armstrong. So the way I solve that problem is I lose the low C, and I bar the or I can go here. Much easier to play. I just bar the 8th fret. Now that puts the G on the top. Where am I? Lost my place here. back to that. In other words, we're heading for A flat. We drop the low two notes, and that gave us A7 flat 5, which is that's a nice movement right there. Now we went here. And we went here. Da, 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 da. We didn't like that one too much, so let's try this beat. Nope, don't like that one either. So that one I'll have to figure out. That beat diminished. I don't exactly get that one. But this C with the G on the top, I'm getting it. Now it says play a regular F7. Da 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 da. And now we have a flat minor 6, which they want me to go way down there and play that. They want me to play this. Nope, no. Well, we need an A on the top. The melody says A. Matter of fact, that A flat minor and the B flat 7 both have melodies of A on there. So let's see if we can figure that one out. So here's A flat minor. So all we gotta do is play that and put. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The melody is A flat. So that's easy. The melody is A flat, not A. Now we need something. Let's see if we can stretch Armstrong this. Now where did I come up with this? So here's a B flat something. But I want this A flat melody, so that is not too much of a stretch. Now I'm back at the top again. If somebody loves me, now I'm back at the top. And then go through that again. Now you can tell I gotta practice on this too. We got the blind, leading the blind on this. I'm working my way through the song, but that's the process. That's what you gotta do. When somebody does it. Now when we get to the second ending here, so the second ending starts again on a C minor with a E on the top. So that's. And then we got a fancy little chord here. We got an F minor 7 flat 5 over C flat or B. F minor 7 flat 5 over B. All right, so what does it say? Let's see if we like the chord that's written here. So we go to the 6th fret. Yep, that puts my low note on B. Here, let's play that. See what. All right, it does put the melody on top. There's an F on the top. Now this going home, that pedal point B flat, I tend to ignore that, but you can go ahead and play that if you want to. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is reach over and get that with your. So instead of playing the E flat with your first finger, reach over and bar both of those, both the low E string and the low A string. again, we got the same problem. If you want to play the melody, you gotta go, and there's no way you're gonna do that playing the chord as written. So what do? You lose the bass notes, and then you lose these bass notes. So let's go back to what this E flat chord is. This, right? If somebody's singing it, don't worry about it. But if you gotta play that, you need some more fingers. So some kind of way you gotta go here. So we gotta play that rootless. We're gonna lose the bass notes. We're just gonna play. So here it is with the bass notes. But we need this. And we're out of fingers. So we'll just see where my second, third, and fourth finger is. That's where we're going to reposition. Now we got an extra finger left to play the melody. We're going to go. Now they're saying play a D flat 9. I like that chord. That D flat 9 drop into a C9. Let's see, all the way, we're coming to the end of the song. Now they're saying play an A minor 7 flat 5, which is this. But we need this. So let's see if we can find another A minor 7 flat 5. Let's see. So nope, that would be stretch arm. We need the melody up here on C. So we need here. So I'm just barring the 7th fret and then dropping my second finger on C. That leaves me some fingers to play this D. No, that's not going to work because I just lost the melody. So I'm going to go. Now on that C, I need a G on the top. So I'm going to play this. No, I'm not going to play that. Let's see. Oh, that's because I lost my place. So that's C9. Now we got the chord I'm after is a D minor 7 flat 5. That's why I got all messed up. And here we go. That's a good chord, but we need an F on the top. I do have an F on the top. Now we got a G minor 7 flat 5. There's a melody. Is on B flat. So that's easy. And now we're back to where the song started from. Here. Now that we need an E flat here, so let's go here. This happens to be my go-to voicing when I need the root on the top. Now I know I muddled through that because I'm working through it the same way you're working through it. It's a good play. It's a good start, and we'll iron it out as we go through it 10 or 15 times. But some things to pick up here. So that little ditty right there is nice. All the way. That's a little bit of an embellishment. And I went to Happy to Be New. Now again, one of the other things we got out of this song is it's hard to play the way it's written unless somebody's singing it. If you want to play the melody, you're going to have to lose some bass notes and readjust it to open up some fingers for yourself. Okay, not the best video in the world, but I think I gave you enough and me enough to chew on. I'm going to work on this song some more. You do the same. And I will see you on Thursday, and we'll see how much we iron this out. The rest of YouTube, laugh away all you want, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.